It's not easy, but it's our job, and we must come and train. I can't agree with you. Okay, maybe we didn't look how we want to play, and normal sometimes is happen games like against Xamaron, but also it's difficult to play with pitch. It not was so good, also balls and everything, but also it's difficult to play against 10 players behind the balls and they waiting just for our mistakes, and it's not easy. We need to play, we must to play better, of course, but sometimes it happen games like last game against Hammer. Yes, I know. Club signed two new defenders. I don't know to say. I'm also here, and we will fight for position. I'm here, and I don't know, because in football you can say nothing, for future. Because also I have experience last season. I signed for the Red Star contract 4 years, and after 2 months I come here. And it's not. I can say nothing, but I'm here. I'm player from Maccabi. We need to play better with the ball. We need to have a better position, and simple things we need to do, all players. And because we are better team, and we show that in the last 10 minutes, and we just need to play with more ambition to score first goal, and after everything will be easier. Of course, when we see results now, it's we can say we against Paphos, in some situation we didn't have lucky. In first game there, also penalty. After second game we scored, but it was a small offside. My feeling is we are a better team, but sometimes it's not just we are better or no, but I hope we will qualify for Europe. It's not easy, because you expect, when you play Europe League, for example, like last season, you expect full stadium, with the fans, with everything, a good atmosphere. Also, a lot of trips and everything. It's not easy, and some feeling is like a friendly game, especially when we play like last season in Belgrade, big stadium, but without fans, it's not good. And okay, in Topola it's a little better, because stadium is 4,000 people, and feeling is look better, and it's situation in Israel, better than me, and I hope they will change. I don't know. I just spoke with the club when was war, and I can say only that, because after we didn't spoke about transfer and that. Yeah, I told him all the best. He asked me about situation in Israel, because he has also a family and baby, and he asked me a lot about war and everything, and I told him all the best. It's not like in a newspaper in Serbia, and also about the club, I can say only all the best.
Belic has name and surname. It is not about idea. I don't bring players here alone, and not like someone because he's Serbian or I don't know from where. So he has his quality that we all think that could help the team, and that's it. He's a good player. I hope he will show that in Maccabi. To change attitude and the way, of course, how we play. Of course, we are not satisfied. I'm not satisfied with how we played. For one way that very, very tough words, like one of the worst and something like that. Okay, that's maybe the job, but okay. We are not satisfied, nobody. Players first, me, No one is not satisfied when we play like that. For that way, for another, I can understand. I was player. I know how tough is there in that no football atmosphere for playing football. So it's always much easier for teams who is with less quality. What is no doubt difference between us and Xamrun. And especially in first 15 minutes, we saw how match gone. We have like 3 opportunities. They have 2, so no control. And I don't like that. And of course, we work on that. And I hope we'll fix from tomorrow. Yeah, but it's different. It's different, you know, because we have normal conditions. Of course, you know, it's not my job. That's could sound like excuses, but you saw from last night, you know, difference with warming and with how warm is in on Cyprus and how look team like Dynamo Kiev look like, you know, cannot breathe. And, you know, Paphos won. So, and you cannot compare fans of Paphos with our fans. So it's totally different, you know, everything, but that's reality and we have to accept. But when I speak about that conditions, it's totally different because there is a pitch, amazing, stadium is from, you know, 4 sides and it's totally different. Balls will be normal this time, I'm sure. So yeah, it's totally different. Look, we can speak about result and we can speak about performance. You always speak about result and that's your job and the fans. And first, who is disappointed is me and the players and all together. But if we are reality, we can see how that team, Paphos, who everyone here underestimate, like Paphos, you know, middle team from some Cyprus, you know, it's underestimated because I don't agree with that because they are good and they proved that in these 2 matches. They didn't concede. Against us, they look bad because we played good. And you can say, yeah, we look bad, but and everything with 10 men, we created more than Paphos. There in Paphos, we created more than Paphos. And for, you know, in football, sometimes you deserve, you don't get. Sometimes you don't deserve, you get. So that's, you know, unfortunately, it was very, very important 2 matches and just about 2 matches. And we can talk, yes, everything is, you know, without thinking about that Bloomfield fans and how different is everything. So, okay, that's like that. My job is just to analyze how we played, not just about result, win or don't win. So yeah, that's the answer. I cannot explain that, and nobody cannot promise that. Yeah, you will win or you don't win. But if we analyze segment by segment how we played, what we deserve, how we were in defense, in offense, how many chances they created, the many things. And when you saw yesterday game, how many they created against Dynamo Kiev, it's wow, totally different. To be better, to be more connection with like a team, to find better, first of all, timing when we play that passes, to understand, you know, new players, rest, when to move, why, when we lose the ball, what to do. A lot of things we have to improve, to understand. Of course, like every team, it's not normal in this part of season to play like exceptional without mistakes, of course. And yeah, so all players speaking about that, like conditions, everything I understand. But tomorrow we will see, is this about only conditions or is about us? So let's see tomorrow. Bellies play everywhere. Yeah.